What's good, everybody? Man, I tell you, it does say that if you look like me, if you're a Bible toter, you definitely are the salt of the earth. And through this right here, what I'm about to tell you about, man, Vladimir Putin, man, he struck gold when he, I guess you can, I hate to have to say it, but Brittany Grinder, ex-NBA, WNBA star, is a bargaining chip. So she has exhausted an appeal, okay, denied again, all right, to get out for, I'm not going to say smuggling, okay, but trying to take 1 gram of hashish out of Russia, out of the airport. And it's to my understanding that you can smoke over there, okay, but they just don't like you taking it out. That's going to apply for you the same, like state to state. They don't like you taking it out through like an airport, so forth. So they have rules restricted that, but particularly those countries out there. Okay, I've made comments like that before. I made videos like that before. That it's kind of more dogmatic in those countries, like Russia, China, North Korea, Middle East. All right, that the rules are they maintain a harsh stance pertaining certain things, particularly like smuggling stuff out of the country. All right, so through the customs and so forth, and there's a reason for that. Okay, for example, like we have all kinds of creatures over here that's been brought here that now is difficult to deal with. Okay, different types of fish and insects and that type of stuff that were brought here, and actually that's been going on for quite some times. You know, with Spanish bringing horses over here, grapes, that type of thing, olives. All right, but there's all these exotic type of stuff out here that and that's one of the reasons why. Okay, um, they have to kind of keep everything. I don't know, like a certain way. Well, nevertheless, she's been denied, and actually, her sentence was like 9 years. All right, so I believe that Joe Biden could get her out, and it's up to Vladimir Putin and also maybe Dennis Rodman. I made a video about that, being that his father's in Korea. Okay, uh, Dennis Rodman's kind of like an army brat. His dad was did like my understanding like over like retired from the army, did like 20-30 years, and he's in Korea right now. So when he goes see his father, he goes and plays basketball with King Jong Un, and I believe between that they could probably make some type of negotiation to let her out, but it's all political. All right, that I think I call him Slow Joe. All right, and I'm not gonna say that I like him or don't like him, but I call him Slow Joe. But he seemed like he is dragging his feet based off this. All right, that there may be something that I don't know about that. Okay, but I believe it's more of a political power thing. All right, that they're gonna have to give up something to get something, so they have to work that out. But nevertheless, until she's freed, then she has to do 8 years. Now I'm gonna tell you something, for being in the military myself. Some of those countries, I'm not sure if Russia does this or not, okay? But if there's any prisoners of war, but particularly like soldiers, but any uh one that gets arrested, okay, during a conflict, and that country is under like a how can I say, under kind of like a martial law, anybody arrested like I say, soldiers or anybody like during a war environment, okay, they could be locked up for the duration of that conflict, especially between Russia and Ukraine. Yep, for the entire time. All right, unless negotiations are made, and that's what I wanted to say a little bit earlier. So let's see what happens. Okay, maybe is that a sign saying how long this conflict is going to go on? Because it looks like to me this conflict is going to go on for a minute. All right, so who's to say what the hell is going on over there? All right, America's saying that we're winning, but it's kind of like Russia's just kind of eating away parts of that country, particularly out there in the east. All right, so the writing's on the wall, though. All right, we've already had two major politicians that came out and said, yeah, you know, that we're going to be involved. You got the 82nd, I believe 101st is out there in eastern Poland, out there training by the border. You know, I've been warning people, register for the selective service. You know, so prepare for the worst and wish for the best. But that's the thing about Brittany Grinder here, all right, that she's been denied again in her appeal. And according to news reports, she has to do 8 years. So, yeah. But let me know what you think about the video there, okay? Again, though, old boy, Vladimir Putin, he struck gold when he got her, when he got Brittany Grinder. So, all right. I say good luck and Godspeed to Mrs. Grinder. Peace.